Endless Summer is a very pure thought. The way I approached the songs, the productions, the chord progressions, the melodies, and then the way Tyler approached the thematics, what we were both going through at the time.
Tim sat with this record for a long time, and it took a long time for him to kind of distill all of these parts into something that was really beautiful. The songs were written relatively quickly on my end.
As we grow, I think we've gotten better at sort of understanding that we're both coming at this project from different places, but also what we need out of the project. He brings a level of philosophical headiness and depth to the songwriting that I couldn't. We approach our music very differently, but it ultimately kind of fits in a weird way when we're in the same room.
I loved these songs when they came out, but there's something to watching other people love them that makes you love them in a new way. As the song evolves, as our story evolves, as the story of the fans listening to and appreciating what we're doing evolves, you can kind of go back to the beginning, go back to some origins in some way, and just lay a little stone of remembrance or light a candle, and I think that that's what we're doing today.
All right, rolling? Okay. My name is Minna Choi, and I'm the founder of the Magik Magik Orchestra, which I started in 2008. The orchestra was made to collaborate with people traditionally outside of the classical music industry, so film composers, bands, anybody who's always wanted to work with an orchestra but didn't maybe know how to do it.
Everything is clear in the rearview mirror.
So Memories was the first song that I kind of really dug in and was like, I have no idea how they're going to respond, but I'm just going to go for it and make it kind of different. This is like what I would do if like I had free control and my heart's delight. If they respond and they're like, ooh, it's just too weird, then I kind of like know, what to do for the remaining 4. But they came back and I don't think they had actually any changes on that one, so it felt like a total home run.
I already don't understand what.
Okay. Yeah, so basically I just went through every song and I listened stem by stem, and I wrote down every hook that felt important. I kind of compared this process to like you're going grocery shopping and you're just like, okay, well, let's take one of these, and then go home, and then you have to like figure out like what you're going to make with them. Because I think in hooks as well, it felt like very familiar, and it actually felt quite easy to break their songs apart and be like, okay, this hook is important, we need to feature this, and throw them onto a new instrument that maybe those hooks haven't been heard on before. Even though the songs are kind of different sounding, as long as the hooks are there, I think they will still feel familiar.
It's so incredible to hear these songs being reimagined and with Mina's arrangements, and having the Magik Magik Orchestra take what we've done in silly little bedrooms on little laptops and really bring it into a whole different universe and in a whole other level. It's very humbling, and it's very inspiring.
What I thought was just so incredible was how open they were to other people's ideas. I think 3 of these songs saw a second version, and that was it. And 2 of them, like Tim and Tyler, just liked the first version. That's not because I just like nailed it. I think it's more connected to their openness to hearing like something that's like very different. It felt like Tim and Tyler were like primed and ready to hear something in a different way. I felt very safe, like I can present something and it's vulnerable, and you're not gonna get like an angry email back like, I hate this.
I find in my personal life that I'm drawn to people whose energies I don't quite understand. They come at the world from an angle that I don't come from. And I think that those people are good to have in your corner because they see around corners that you don't see.